takes a nice guy, good foundation, and then meeting a girl at that time.
When you're finally done playing games, you're going to show up on his doorstep with an endless baggage of trauma for him to unravel and deal with. I've sometimes heard women say, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Also note, men shouldn't aspire to be nice guys, they should aspire to be good men.
But what I feel like is missing from this video and the whole defenders of the passport bro thing in general is, where are they holding up their side of the bargain? In fact, all the American women that I know do all the cooking. So many of these guys complaining couldn't even unclog a toilet if their relationship depended on it.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to make sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. All right, guys, let's hop right into it.
I think nice guys finish last.
I'd say they don't even get a spot in the race.
No, I think nice guys win at a certain time and at a certain age.
That sounds like they do finish last with extra work.
Hold up. She said nice guys win at a certain time and a certain age. So pretty much women are aged out, right?
It takes a nice guy, good foundation, and then meeting a girl at that time who's like, I'm looking for certain qualities for the rest of my life.
I wanted to make this video to try and translate this message to women. This is how a man will interpret this. He has to wait his turn while you go off and have all these different relationships with other men. Because what he offers right now, which may be a good foundation, is not something she's accommodating on her current relationship timeline.
Here with this beautiful green-eyed, blue-eyed, whatever it is. What's your name?
Martha.
Alright, let me ask you a quick question. Would you rather be single and successful, or would you rather be a happily married housewife?
Single and successful. I don't
What?
want to be a housewife. I hate
So let me ask you a question. You're 40 right now. You have no kids. You've got a lot of money. You're telling me you'd prioritize her over a husband who makes millions and a whole family. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm currently a cleaner and I hate it. So
Huh?
I'm currently a cleaner and I hate it.
Wow.
So I'm not sure I'd be doing that.
During this time, she'll have an endless string of possibly bad relationships with plenty of drama and toxicity. When you're finally done playing games, you're going to show up on his doorstep with an endless baggage of trauma for him to unravel and deal with. I've sometimes heard women say, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best.
The people that say the phrase, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best, are always the worst. They're never the best. I fulfilled my end of the bargain. I have handled you at your worst. Where is the best? That phrase wouldn't work anywhere else in life. You wouldn't eat at a restaurant if that was their policy. If your doctor told you that they were going to be the worst and that you had to handle it before they would be the best, you would get a new doctor. Why would I want to tie my life to somebody who was only going to be good to me based on how much punishment I can handle? Like, ladies, you wouldn't want to date a guy that lived by that saying. Like, you want a guy that buys you flowers and not a guy who buys you flowers only after he hits.
This is kind of a similar scenario. You didn't want him back then, so can you see how unfair it is to expect him to want you now? A relationship forming is only dependent on when it suits her. You see value in him now, but you didn't before. This video isn't to have a go at women, it's just to explain the male point of view. Also note, men shouldn't aspire to be nice guys, they should aspire to be good men. Stand up for yourself and have some standards. Don't settle for a relationship with a woman when it's convenient for her, because there's high probability that that relationship won't last anyway. Good women will see the value in your foundation from day one.
Facts. Guys aren't going for that anymore. It's completely a new day. And I think women know that now, right? Long gone are the days of men being a punching bag. Guys are just not hearing it. I mean, you get it. Think about it. Why would a guy wait around for a woman to be 40 and then she's used goods? When easily that man is still in his prime. Like, let me break it down. I'm 42, right? So another woman that's my same age, that's night and day, right? I've kept myself in shape. I've continuously worked on myself. I feel like I'm improving year by year. Why would I turn around and go be with a woman who from back in the day looked at me as trash to take me on in? That's like me going to date a woman from my high school. I'm sure right now I go to a high school reunion and I'm like, I don't remember who nobody is because they all look different. You can imagine. My Facebook account got deleted from my high school friends, so I no longer have that. I don't know what they look like anymore. But anyway, on to the next video.
For 2 million, would you? For 2 million, nigga, I'm rich. Niggas broke for pride, bro. Listen. For sucking one, Now I got mad bitches on my dick just because I got money now, bro.
2 million is not a lot of money. Somebody told this young boy 2 million is not a lot of money. You got mad girls on you, but you still did that. You still did the deed. For 2 million? Man, it's like the fast track to success right now. It's like the same thing with people with the lotto, right? They get a quick 10 million, never had it before. You're gonna waste that 2 million like that. Or is it that you secretly want that? But anyway, on to the next video. That's wild.
This Passport Bros video going around where American women are getting kind of upset that
No hate to this creator. I see in the video that she is trying to be nuanced. And I know the internet hates nuance. And I get what she's trying to say. I actually don't disagree with everything she's saying. But what I feel like is missing from this video and the whole defenders of the passport bro thing in general is where are they holding up their side of the bargain? I've seen a lot of the videos and it kind of just goes like this. They feel like American women are ungrateful and disrespectful and they don't cook and they don't clean.
Oh, absolutely.
First of all, yeah, we do.
See what she got wrong. It's not all about cooking and cleaning. Women got this thing wrong with cooking and cleaning, right? The women are for the streets. The women believe they can settle with the man. Same thing like the last video. I'm happy I watched that video first, right? They believe they can hit 40, go be with every guy, and then settle down.
If you are single and you are in the dating marketplace at that time, when that happens, say you're 37, 36, 38, 40, whatever it may be, and you are still on the hunt for that man, and you hit the wall and you can see in your face that you are no longer the face that you were at whether it was 30 or 35 or 25, whatever it is, you are going to be panicked because now you know that you are going to compete with women who are younger, who are largely more fertile, not always, but largely speaking, yes, who have that youthfulness to them, who have that estrogen, progesterone, whatever the hormonal balance is that makes someone young, it's there and you're losing it. And you become hyper aware of that. And that is why women begin to panic.
That's the issue. But let me let her finish, though.
In fact, all the American women that I know do all the cooking and all the cleaning and all the laundry, and they're raising the children, and they're working a full-time job, and a lot of times they have a side hustle because their full-time job doesn't pay.
Now look at this. Now look at this. Now look at this.
It's wild. I know women doing the same thing in other countries. They're doing that. Their head man is working. They're doing all the cooking, all the cleaning. They're having the children, raising the children. You know one thing they're not doing? They're not complaining about it. Happens all the time in the Philippines. I know tons of women that went through it. I call them all my sisters now. They're not sitting around, oh, you know, I'm doing this and I take care of the kids and I'm working too. And yeah, I don't know. I'm not appreciated. That's not happening. Why is that?
Because women from the Philippines, Colombia, Dominican Republic, or any other third world countries are very resilient, resourceful, patient, smart, even though, like you said, we have very less education.
Why? Why is it a big difference?
We are also family oriented and we care for our husbands or boyfriend whatsoever. Thank you.
Let me let you finish though.
Anna. What's not being said is that the reason why a lot of women in other countries can be full-time stay-at-home moms or wives is because the man works full-time and takes care of all the finances so that she can. Most women in this country.
Not true. Exactly like I just stated. In the country I'm in right now, there's tons of women that are working, that are independent women, lifestyle if they wanted to, but they still have a husband and still do all of that work.
I want something feminine and delicate.
I'm not saying there aren't countries outside of the West that are like you're saying. I'm saying where I am right now. So that's the thing that boggles my mind. It goes, okay, what's the thing? Why are you complaining? I know of women that do it all, even in the U.S., right? And still don't complain.
Most of us Filipinos, we like to pamper our husbands and we like to take care of them. Like in my case, I wake up in the morning and make him breakfast and make him lunch for work. And that when he comes home, I also make him dinner. Like I'd rather like do it for him. I'd rather cook than like, you know, go outside, go to the store and buy store-bought.
Have to work a full-time job, even if they don't want to. Most households are dual income. And yes, part of that is because our system is really messed up and affordable and housing is unaffordable and it makes it impossible for a family to only have one person working. I get that. But you have all these men out here complaining about American women this and American women that while like they don't even have a full-time job. If you're going to expect that much out of women, you want them to cook and clean and bear children and do your laundry.
I don't feel good today. I'm having like a really bad headache. But guess what? My day doesn't end there. Because you know why?
My adrenaline is moving. What do you call this? My adrenaline is pumping like crazy. This is why you should marry a Filipino.
Some of them are healthy, but it's always good to have like something prepared at home. Because when I was growing up, my mother would cook for my father, and my father was a farmer, and you know we didn't have a lot of luxury when it comes to food, but whatever we have, whatever we have available, usually just vegetables and fruits.
See, you're comparing the guys that are out here getting it to bums. I don't know. I think a lot of you women need to meet real passport bros and reconsider what you're saying.
And do a tap dance for you when you get home from work. Okay, then where's the money? So many of these guys complaining couldn't even unclog a toilet if their relationship depended on it.
How do you know?
You assume too much.
And it's not even just the domestic, like cooking and cleaning and doing laundry and raising the children. No. It's also, she's responsible for taking care of all things health insurance. She's responsible for managing the finances. She's responsible for doing the taxes. She's responsible for looking online and calling the handyman to come out and fix the air conditioner because her husband, the traditional man, doesn't actually know how to do anything handy around the house. So all the men who are just all over American women, why don't you get your own house in order? I'm a wife. I love my husband. I respect my husband, but my husband also respects me.
All the stuff she explained, right? She says she's a wife, so she has no say-so in this argument, right? She says she's a wife, and she's complaining about the things that's happening in her home with her husband, and putting it on all the passport bros, which is something you can't do, right? You just sat there and pitched your whole marriage on the passport bros. Everything your husband can do, you put it on every guy.
It's not my fault.
You put it on all of the men that are leaving.
And to be so entitled to think that you just deserve to be treated like a king when you're not going to treat her like a queen. I got news for you. It doesn't matter how much globetrotting you do to find a quote-unquote submissive woman. If you have that type of entitled attitude, she's going to get too.
You see, this here is the problem, right? And she's married, and she's still unruly. You don't know the guy. Do you know guys? Like, for instance, I interviewed Rodney, right? Rodney couldn't believe his lady wanted to cook at 3 a.m. He didn't want her to.
Wakes up at 12 to cook me breakfast, and I'm like, babe, it made me feel like bad because back home, you know, you take care of your woman, you know. So I'm like, babe, don't do that. And then she just recently got mad at me, and she was like she snapped at me, and she's like, babe, it's my duty. Stop telling me.
Guys are not even used to it. Guys are like, no, don't do that. Guys are appreciative of this stuff. I don't know what you're thinking. Just because guys are stating the facts.
Okay. It's your duty. Okay. It's your duty. I'm like, fine. She's like, don't tell me. And then I talked to her sister, and I tell her sister, I was like, everything's fine with your sister. And then I said sometimes like she wants to do too much. Like she woke up at 12 in the morning and was cooking and stuff like that. And her sister goes, boy, brother, you have to understand that we are a Filipina, that's our duty. And I'm like, you too?
That doesn't mean that we're looking at every situation going, we know not all American women are horrible. Guys aren't saying that. But guys are talking about the ones that are. Guys are talking about the problems that do happen. But you know what? It's fine. I get it. We're wrong, right? And it's fine because you know what? Guys realize. This is the way.
Passport bros. Cash for no.
More to life than dealing with women back home.